This is the story of the $63 billion illusion that fooled Wall Street.
It rose to a $63 billion valuation, and yet, it sold absolutely nothing.
No product, no service, no clarity, only promises wrapped in ambition.
They weren't selling a product, they were selling a fantasy.
Growth was an illusion, but illusions can make people rich until they don't.
Behind closed doors, the truth was simple. There was nothing to sell.
Clear. Changes in regulation opened the door for new approaches to the energy market.
New leadership ideas emphasized efficiency, markets, and innovation. Public messaging focused on innovation and long-term possibilities.
Energy began to be traded through contracts, bringing financial markets into the industry.
Strong market performance reinforced widespread confidence.
As market conditions evolved, Enron adjusted its strategic direction. The company began examining business models that offered greater flexibility.
Energy trading functions became an important operational focus.
Leadership discussions increasingly emphasized market analysis and data.
The company described its activities using forward-looking language.
The company attracted increasing attention from financial markets. The platform enabled faster digital interaction with energy contracts.
Digital tools streamlined transaction workflows. Media outlets reported on Enron's business developments.
The company received industry recognition for its technological efforts.
If we look at the Q3 projections, we need to optimize the workflow here.
But what about the budget constraints on the new software rollout?
Teams met regularly to review internal information.
Administrative teams processed compensation-related records.
Reports were reviewed during scheduled internal meetings.
Daily operations continued across office departments.
Teams prepared materials for external distribution.
Financial information was displayed across monitoring systems.
Reports were reviewed using available data.
Statements were delivered in formal interview settings.
The merger ensures our competitive edge in the coming fiscal year.
Organizational activity continued across departments.
The company adopted accounting methods permitted under industry standards. Long-term agreements were recorded using projected values.
Forecasting tools were used to estimate future financial performance.
Financial reports were prepared based on internal accounting data. Cash movement was tracked through internal systems. Operational updates were reviewed at regular intervals.
Different data sets were reviewed for consistency. Financial information was communicated to external audiences. The restructuring measures have stabilized the balance sheet, ensuring sustainable growth moving into the new fiscal year.
Internal discussions took place regarding reporting processes. Reporting activities continued according to established processes.
Senior financial leadership was responsible for overseeing reporting processes.
Separate financial entities were incorporated into the company's structure.
Assets were reassigned between different reporting entities.
Financial exposure was categorized using internal frameworks.
Transactions between related entities were documented in accounting systems.
Executive compensation was recorded according to established policies.
Employees were provided with information about available retirement programs.
Equity transactions were processed through standard trading systems.
External analysts assessed information released by the company.
Financial reporting involved multiple layers of documentation and review. In mid-2001, a change in executive leadership took place.
The leadership change was communicated through formal channels.
Employees were briefed on recent leadership developments.
Financial media reported on changes in company leadership.
Regulatory bodies initiated standard review activities.
As you can see in the memo I'm handing out, these procedural updates are necessary as we navigate the external review process. We appreciate your cooperation.
Detailed disclosures were examined as part of the review process.
Review activities continued according to established procedures.
Formal requests for information were received.
Reporting processes entered a period of increased review. Senior staff reviewed internal financial materials. Internal observations were communicated through formal written channels.
Internal communications were reviewed by senior leadership.
An internal review process was initiated following standard procedures.
Members of the media began examining publicly available information.
Independent analysts reviewed company disclosures.
Public forums included requests for additional clarification. Explanatory materials were prepared for external communication.
Technical information was delivered using detailed presentations.
External perspectives evolved as additional information became available.
The company released updated financial information to the public.
Market activity reflected increased trading volume following the disclosure.
Revisions to previously reported figures were reviewed internally.
Investors adjusted positions based on updated information.
Operational activity increased within corporate offices.
Business partners reviewed existing agreements during this period.
Employees observed publicly available market information.
Management held internal meetings to discuss developments.
Communication volume increased across corporate channels.
Operational conditions changed rapidly during this period.
It's gone, all of it, everything we saved.
How could they do this to us?
Get me Arthur Anderson on the line now.
Company assets were reviewed as part of the bankruptcy process. Employees received formal communication regarding organizational changes. Personnel departed corporate facilities following announcements.
Individuals reviewed personal retirement account information.
External auditors conducted financial review activities.
Audit-related records were managed according to internal policies.
Judicial proceedings examined matters related to corporate practices.
Operations concluded as part of the organizational wind-down.
Judicial proceedings followed in response to corporate disclosures.
Several cases concluded with formal legal judgments.
Companies adjusted governance practices to align with updated regulations.
Media outlets revisited earlier reporting and coverage.
The events became a subject of academic study and analysis.
Market participants reassessed investment practices.
Financial systems continued operating under revised oversight structures.
The case continues to be referenced as a reminder of the importance of transparency, oversight, and accountability.
The events remained part of the historical record.
Steve.